If you've driven around Frisco lately, it can feel as though the entire city is under construction. And the truth is, it kind of is. There's a wave of projects reshaping the city that are going to change what it's like to not only live here, but what your home is going to be worth as well. One of those projects just opened. Another of them, once it's finished, is actually going to be bigger than New York's Central Park. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through everything being built in Frisco right now and explain what it means to you. Real quick, if we haven't met before, my name is Andrew with the Andrew Smith team, eXp Realty here in Frisco, and I help people buy and sell all over Frisco, Prosper, and the North Texas area. Now, before we get into the projects, there's one thing I want you to keep in mind. This isn't just about fun stuff coming to town. Every one of these is a reason people are choosing to want to move to Frisco. And demand is what drives home values over time. So as we go, I'm not just going to explain what it is that's being built. I'm going to tell you exactly why it matters for you. Let's start with what's already on the ground, because honestly, it set all of this in motion. A lot of what we're going to cover today sits inside one massive master plan development called Fields. It's basically a city within the city. And the first piece of it, the part that really kind of put Frisco on the map initially, is the PGA of America. It's where the PGA of America is now headquarters. It's also home to the Omni PGA Resort and the two championship golf courses that were built. Both are up and running inside of the overall Fields development. So landing the home of American golf right here in Frisco is what pulled this whole wave of development in. So when people ask me why this part of Frisco is suddenly the story, Fields and the PGA is where it starts. Next up, we have the Universal Kids Resort that actually opened to the public just recently on July 1st. So why is this such a big deal? Well, it's Universal's first ever theme park built specifically for younger kids. There are themed lands around characters like SpongeBob, the Minions, Shrek, and Jurassic World, plus a 300-room themed hotel that's located right at the entrance to the park. Now, a destination like that in your own backyard changes a city. It brings in visitors, it brings in jobs, and it brings a level of national attention most suburbs just never get. So whether or not you ever set foot inside of the actual park itself, the effect on demand and on everything built around it is going to be significant. Now, still in the Fields development, we have Fields West, and this is one I'd really pay attention to. Fields West is a brand new urban village. It's being built right along the Dallas North Tollway. It brings together shopping, dining, entertainment, upscale living, and premium office space. It's currently under construction with the first phase scheduled to be opened in 2027. And the names that are already confirmed kind of tell you exactly what type of development this is going to be. We're talking Ritz-Carlton as your anchor hotel. There's going to be a Bloomies by Bloomingdale's. Then you've got Crate and Barrel. You've got Pottery Barn. You're going to have Williams-Sonoma. On a lineup of restaurants like Mastro's Steakhouse, 60 Vines, and Mexican Sugar. As a matter of fact, Mastro's is already announced that they'll be opening in approximately October of 2027, and it is going to be their first location in all of North Texas. So when you think about it, that's a level of retail and dining Frisco has not had in the past. And if Fields West does anything for this area like what Legacy West did for Plano, then those people that live around it and the homes within easy commuting distance of Fields West, well, they're going to be in a really good spot. Now here's one that I'm honestly pretty excited about, and it is called Grand Park. And when it's finished, it is actually going to be bigger than Central Park in New York. There's going to be over 1,000 acres of trails, ponds, and green space located right in the middle of the city. Now they've been planning this for years, and it actually broke ground earlier this year. So the first phase is already underway. So think for a minute about what a park on that scale does for a place. It's the kind of centerpiece that defines a city, well, I mean, for generations to come, and it's being built right here. And it doesn't stop there, because Frisco has a cluster of multi-use districts that I'll be honest, most cities would love to have just one of these. So I'll start with the Star, and the Star is probably best known as being the home of the Dallas Cowboys, but it's so much more than that. It is a 91-acre campus. It is also where the Ford Center is located. Now, the Ford Center is the indoor practice facility of the Dallas Cowboys, but in addition to that, it was built in conjunction with the Frisco Independent School District, which means the school district also has use of the Ford Center. Quite often, they do play high school football games there, which is just an incredible atmosphere and experience for those players. There's also another Omni hotel located at the Star, but it's a lot more than football. It's also home to the headquarters of Keurig Dr. Pepper. There is a Baylor Scott & White Medical Sports Medicine Center there. There are luxury residences and the whole district of restaurants and shops. It is truly a live, work, and play hub. Now, directly south of the Star is another area known as Hall Park. And Hall Park is undergoing a major expansion right now. They are building an additional office tower there. There is a signature boutique hotel located there. There are more restaurants starting to go in, and it also has its own park known as Kaleidoscope Park. Last up, keeping the park theme, on the north side of Frisco, not too far from the Fields community, we have Firefly Park, which is going to be opening in phases starting in the fall of 2027. It's a walkable village that's built around a central park themed area. So there are going to be residences there. They're going to be townhomes and ultra luxury condos rather than any sort of single family or anything like that. You also are going to have another hotel. A tailor-made golf-themed hotel is being done there. You've also got offices, retail, and there is going to be a 3,000-seat amphitheater. In addition to all of that, Frisco is also where the headquarters of not just the Cowboys, but FC Dallas and the Dallas Stars is all located. So that's not normal for a general suburb, and it's a big reason of why people keep choosing to move to Frisco. So what exactly does having all of this development mean? Well, if you already live in Frisco and you own a home, the honest takeaway is that this pipeline is one of the biggest reasons I would feel really good about your long-term equity position here, even in a flatter market like we're experiencing right now. It's such a unique location with so many of these things being built around us. Now, if you're thinking about buying, the areas closest to these projects are the ones that I'd be paying the most attention to. For instance, homes within the Fields community itself, they generate pricing premiums, and there is still a great deal of demand. People want to live close to those areas. And I'll be straight with you. All of this growth does mean that we've got more traffic. It takes a lot longer to drive around town than it used to just a few years ago. And yes, we do have to deal with road construction, and it will be that way for another few years. But even so, with that trade-off, it's just one of the things that I think really puts an emphasis on what makes Frisco so desirable. Now, if you'd like to talk through which parts of Frisco are best positioned for all of this, and whether you're buying or selling or just deciding if now's the time, those are exactly the type of conversations I have with people each and every week. Everyone's situation is different. Everyone's situation is unique. So I'd love to explore the possibilities with you and help put a plan together and give you the guidance that you need to make the best choice for you and your family. Now, in the description below, you are going to find a link to my calendar. I invite you to go ahead and book a free 30-minute consultation call with me where we can talk through all of those different options. So I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me here today. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I know that you're going to enjoy the video here coming up next.